This video, we are going to learn about the Scrum roles and events. Okay, let's go ahead and see. So, we are having one Scrum team. So, let's go ahead and discuss what will be the Scrum team and their roles and events. Okay, so definition and the composition of the Scrum team is the Scrum team is a small, cohesive unit focused on achieving a product goal. It consists of one Scrum Master, one product owner, and developers. There are no sub teams or hierarchies within the Scrum teams. Okay, then what will be the characteristics of the Scrum teams? Scrum teams are cross functional, processing all necessary skills to create value in each sprint. They are self managing, deciding internally who does what, when, and how. The ideal size is typically 10 or fewer members to enhance the communication and the productivity. Okay, this is the characteristics of Scrum teams. And then let's see about the responsibilities. Scrum team handles all product related activities, including stakeholder collaboration and research as well. They are empowered to manage their own work and work at sustainable pace. The entire team is accountable for delivering a valuable increment each sprint. Okay, this is the responsibility. So let's go ahead and see what is. So let's go ahead and see the Scrum roles for each. Let's see first the Scrum Master because we are preparing for the Scrum Master interview, right? So let's go ahead and see what exactly the support organization, the support. Let's go ahead and see what is the responsibilities, roles, and organization support we should give as a Scrum Master. Okay, let's go ahead one by one. Okay. So, yeah. So what is the responsibility and role of the Scrum Master? The Scrum Master establishes Scrum as defined in the Scrum Guide. They help everyone understand Scrum theory and practice within the team and organization. I will attach the Scrum Guide as well for your reference, okay, in this or in this course. So go through it, but just for your reference. Don't try to think much, don't try to read in depth, okay, because it's not useful. So because whatever is required for the interview purpose, whatever is requiring for interview purpose, certification, and the knowledge base, I have already included all this in these videos. Okay, so just for reference, just go through once to that Scrum guide. Okay, let's go ahead. So they help everyone understand the Scrum theory and practice within the team and organization. The Scrum Master is accountable for the Scrum team's effectiveness. Okay. Then what will be the support for the Scrum team from the Scrum Master? They coach team members in self management and cross functionality. The Scrum Master helps the team focus on creating high value increments. They work to remove impediments that hinder the Scrum team's progress. Okay, what will be the impediments? Impediments means the obstacles. Obstacles means what exactly? Here, that is communication issues, some conflicts, some technical issues, some if we are not clear with the requirements of the goals, and some those things are related to impediments, which are obstacles. Okay, we will go through it once while we will start working with the interview questions. Okay, so don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and see what will be the organizational support from the Scrum Master. The Scrum Master leads and coaches the organization in Scrum adoption. They plan and advise the Scrum implementation within the organization, facilitating collaboration between stakeholders and Scrum teams is a key function. Okay, so we have seen about his own role and responsibilities, then support for the Scrum team and organizational support. Okay, in terms of Scrum Master role. Then what will be the product owner role? Let's go ahead and see. So, what is the accountability and value maximization? That is, product owner maximize the product's value resulting from the Scrum team's work. They manage the product backlog effectively, ensuring clarity and prioritization. The product owner is the single point of accountability for the product backlog. Okay. So, what will be the key responsibility for of the product owner? The developing and communicating the product goal clearly, creating and ordering product backlog items to reflect stakeholders' needs, ensuring the product backlog is transparent and understood by all stakeholders and the Scrum team as well. Okay, this is the key responsibility of the product owner. Then what will be the stakeholder interaction? So product owner represents the needs of various stakeholders. Changes to the product backlog can be proposed by stakeholders but must be approved by the product owner. Their decisions are visible in the product backlog and increment at the sprint review. Okay, so these are some product owner roles and responsibilities. Let's go ahead and see what will be the role and responsibilities of the developers. So, developers are committed to creating usable increments each sprint. They are responsible for planning the sprint and creating the sprint backlog. Developers must adhere to a definition of done to ensure the quality. Okay. So let's go ahead and see the daily responsibilities of the developer. So they should adapt their plans daily to meet the sprint goal. Developers hold each other accountable as a professionals. Collaboration and communication are key to their effectiveness. This is the daily responsibilities of the developers towards the Scrum team. What will be the skills and expertise requirement? The specific skill required can vary based on the domain of the work. Domain means what? The the finance domain, telecom domain, those kind of thing. Okay. Developer must be versatile and capable of addressing various aspects of the product. Continuous improvement is skills is Continuous improvement in skills is essential for maintaining high quality outputs. Okay, what exactly it means? If in the market that if we if we are using some product while working with the development code, okay, if example Python. So if Python company release some updates and some improvements, then that skills developers should adopt, learn, and start using. Okay, so this is the main requirement, main learning we expect from the developers. Okay, so in this video, we have seen the Scrum team overall, then developer, product owner, and Scrum Master roles. Let's go ahead and see what are the Scrum events. So, Scrum events are essential for maintaining the Scrum framework and ensuring team alignment. They provide opportunities for inspection and adaptation, fostering continuous improvement. Each event has a specific purpose and time box to enhance the productivity. So, this is the importance of the Scrum events. Then, what are the types of Scrum event? Those are sprint planning, define what can be delivered in this sprint and how the work will be achieved. The daily scrum, a short meeting for the team to synchronize activities and plan for the next 24 hours. Okay. Then sprint review, the meeting to inspect the increment and adapt the product backlog if needed. What will be the effective management of events? The Scrum Master ensures that all events takes place and are productive. They help the team stay within the time box for each event. Positive and constructive interaction during events are crucial for the team morale and effectiveness. Okay, this is the effective management of those events. Sometimes the interviewer required the types of events of fours. Then fourth one is the retrospective. That is the end of the sprint, means after ending of the sprint we are having the, so after review, once we will release that sprint, we schedule the sprint retrospective meeting. Okay, so that event also sometime interviewer count. Okay, so just go ahead with the four events and tell them like three events are the major events and fourth one is the retrospective which will conduct after the sprint. Okay, so this is all about the scrum events importance and effective management. Okay, so see this video again and again and learn those things. Okay.